Um, to me, love is, it means everything. I think without it, there's a lot of loneliness and suffering. And without any type of love, I think you can be lost. And this love is complicated. There's different types of love. There's platonic friend love, and there's parental love, and sibling love, and romantic love. They all are different. Um, Especially self love is what I struggle with the most. 'Cause it's easy for me to love and for me to help people and heal others, but when it comes to myself, I don't put that same energy into myself. Um, the first time that I loved someone was some, elementary crush, I would say. I thought I loved this person. It's the first time I ever felt that feeling for someone, and, obviously that didn't work out. It was like third grade. And he moved away. Um, the first time I was in love, I was 19. I'm still in the relationship. It's my first relationship. So I am still kind of in. I'm experiencing my first love still, and I hope that it's my last. Um, and I didn't think I could feel the way I did for someone, the way I do for this person. And it's true when they say you know, you know. But without that doesn't come challenges for sure. Um, I do want to get married one day. I just don't think that's in my cards right now. I'm still young, and I want to be able to only get married once. Not, I mean, God, something happens, I'll accept it, but I would prefer to be married once. Um, I think for me, if I were to get married, I think I struggle with the idea of marriage in Western culture, and that the woman is, the homebody and cooks and cleans and doesn't work, and the man is the head of the household and is the breadwinner. And that's what I grew up with, but it's never what I wanted. I was always wanting to be independent and, be my own person and not be stuck serving someone. I want it to be equal if I'm to get married. I wouldn't have it be like a open marriage. I know in some customs and cultures that is something that they do. I've noticed though, it's always the men that get to have more wives, not the opposite. And even in the documentary, that one guy was saying how jealous he was and how he could never imagine his wife being with another person, but he has multiple wives. I find a lot of irony in that whole idea. But to each their own. I just find it a little bit controlling of women. Um, but I realize gender roles are different for everyone. But I do see a negative connotation for women with past gender roles. Um, Currently, I don't have a job. I was a server. Before that, I was a host at a restaurant that didn't treat me right, and I found a new job. I started my first week, and the pandemic got worse, and my job had to closed temporarily, so I've been out of work. They haven't opened back up since. They did for a while, but I guess they're closed now. So it's been hard. I don't get a lot of financial help from my family anymore, which is something I wanted to keep. I don't want to be dependent on them. And it's hard. I think right now I'm getting my first taste of poverty. And I say that loosely because to me, poverty is you not being able to afford basic necessities that you have a right to. And, I think one of the reasons why I was so hesitant on making this video is because mentally I haven't been in a good place. And I feel almost ashamed to be complaining about these things because there are so many others that have it 100 times worse than me. So I feel ashamed that I'm feeling the way I feel right now. Because I see people who work every day and can't even afford to put food on their table. And I'm fortunate enough that, yes, I get unemployment. No, it's not a lot. I do struggle paying my bills and keeping food on the table. Obviously, it's not as much as what other people have had to endure, which I think has really impacted me. But those have been my responses to the questions that were kind of similarly in the video. Yeah, thanks for watching.